The presidential motorcade just drove by right here. We were told by university officials that there were two routes they could have possibly taken. Teresa and Phil, we're live here at South Georgia Technical College, where you can literally see just behind me on the other side of this fence is Jimmy Carter Regional Airport, where President Biden is expected to land within the next hour before traveling over to Plains, Georgia to visit with the former president, Jimmy Carter. But for right now, I'm going to step out of the way so you can see what we're seeing right here. As you can see behind me, these students are gathered right here on these lifts. They're part of the aviation maintenance program here at South Georgia Technical College, and they're here to just take in this historic site of the 46th president making a stop right here in South Georgia on the day that marks his 100th day in office. Now, Phil and Teresa, we're live here at South Georgia Technical College, where we're literally just on the other side of the fence. That is Jimmy Carter Regional Airport. We're going to move our camera around so you can kind of see what we're looking at right now. We can tell you the presidential motorcade is set. It is just right over there in the distance. We're told that President Biden has boarded Marine One out of Fort Benning and is headed this way right now. We anticipate his arrival in about the next anywhere 5 to 10 minutes. What we can tell you is Georgia State Patrol is circling around here, keeping things safe and secure.
A live shot from a golf cart that is following the motorcade. You can see it as they're pulling away from the airport. We've got cameras all over the place. This is Blake with a live shot. This is ingenious. Look at this.
I think he cut across the. You got to do what you got to do.
At some point, he's going to lose them in that golf cart.
Okay, there we can see the motorcade. That's why he had to cut across.
Yes. Nice job, Blake.
That's hustle there, buddy.
He's going to remember this day in the field for sure.
The presidential motorcade just drove by right here. We were told by university officials that there were two routes they could have possibly taken. One was going to be downtown Americus. One was going to be on this route that we just shown you. Thankfully, to the golf cart, we were able to get here in time so we could show you the presidential motorcade leaving from Jimmy Carter Regional Airport, going right here on South Georgia Tech Parkway.
We're going to stay with you here, but we're going to go back to News 3's Blake Eason. Blake Eason, a 20-something reporter, accepting a job here in this area.
Basically having a radio background, his first TV job.
Right, and he takes a job in this area that's basically in the back door where a former president lives, but now today he is able to be there on the ground where a sitting president lands. He's there as a motorcade passes him by. We're going to go back to him and just kind of get some of Blake's reflections. Blake.
Yeah, Teresa, you can say it's definitely been quite the 6 months since joining the industry. A lot of the people that we spoke to today are excited that they get a chance to welcome President Joe Biden to the same uniqueness that can be found in Plains, Georgia. And for those who are familiar with Plains, you'll know they're known for their peanut butter ice cream. And so the running joke with a lot of people over in Plains is that they've been telling me they're going to make sure they can do their best to get President Joe Biden some of that peanut butter ice cream that is oh so popular right there in Plains, Georgia. And so he should be arriving in Plains, Georgia, not too long from now. Again, we showed you a live look not too long ago from South Georgia Tech Parkway, which is behind me. Presidential motorcade literally drove just right there, anywhere from 20 to 30 cars in that motorcade on their way to Plains, Georgia now. And so, of course, we have team coverage, but a moment of reflection, Teresa and Phil. I mean, this is something that I dreamed of. I grew up watching the news. I grew up watching reporters cover presidential visits, dreaming of the day one day maybe I would get lucky enough to cover one. And at 24 years old, I never could have imagined that moment would come now, let alone get a chance to cover it from an airport view and then get on a golf cart by university officials and travel to the same view where we just showed you the presidential motorcade. And so while I'm trying to be more fit, I can assure you that there was no way I could have ran that fast to get here. It was all thanks to the good people at South Georgia Technical College for getting us on the golf cart, driving us over here so we can make sure we brought you a live look as much as we can from the moment Marine One landed to the moment that the presidential motorcade left Americus and was on the way to Plains, Georgia. And so today has been a whirlwind, but it's been the best kind of whirlwind, and if I could relive it again 10 more times, I would gladly do so. It has been absolutely phenomenal getting a chance to cover this. I mean, because there's a piece of this that is remarkable, but there's also a piece of this that is historic. The fact that a sitting United States president paid a visit to a small town such such as Plains, Georgia. And not just on any day of the week. This is the day that marks President Joe Biden's 100 days in office. I can do the math correctly, but I am a journalist, so math is not my strong suit. They should be arriving over in Plains not too long from now. So I'll go ahead and wrap up. We're live here in Americus. Blake Eason, WRBL News 3.
Thank you so much, Blake.